EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Hey, Silver.
Now Hurts gonna run this one himself. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. What a job on the design run. Good for 17 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Ready? Panthers 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cup 19, Cup 19, go!
Daniels starts with a pass. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Ready?
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Commander. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set, 73.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Javonte Jean-Baptiste in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26.
That one good for 26 yards.
Eagles 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's Goddard in motion. Saquon. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the 1st. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Johnny Newton getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Trap roll 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
The 19-yard line.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, ready?
To the goal line and in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Washington. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. York now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. And you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready,
On first down, Daniel. As he threw, the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
He connects with Gray on that one. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Washington. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. York good on the extra point, and the Commanders extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? I know you want it. Hey!
On first down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make the NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. It's Barkley. Inside the 20. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
60 Bison, Cook 19, 18 run, 19 left, Cougar 19.
Daniels now on first down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a comeback.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Yeah.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
And the Washington first down.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready?
We'll go once more with Brooks. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They need to pick it up on 3rd down.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
19.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
His kick is good. Makes this
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7. Here we go. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. Go.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That was good for 29.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18, Viking, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. York good on the extra point. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, Silver. On anyone else? Nope.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They're trying to run here with Barkley. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Daniel's going to keep this himself. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready? Tap to 60! Tap to 60!
On second down, it's Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Open man left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
16 yards.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Zach Baugh, the all-pro, makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Washington. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score. Commanders 35, Eagles 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and will hit it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Hurts. One complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for two here.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
A return now from the 4. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So,
and he's got another one. Kenny Gray, touchdown Commanders. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A pistol snap. That's to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock. The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, you take him down for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down. Hurts working in the pistol. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
A run with Barkley. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Here's Hurts. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Commanders come up with it to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Here's Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive, continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Commanders come up with it. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Washington. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
It is 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.